From my house to yours, it's art with Mr. Hispanic.
Welcome back to part 2, my friends. So today, what I would really love to have you do is to take your awesome flower garden and start coloring it. What I think would be awesome, now this is just me, is to use lots and lots of bright colors to make your awesome flower garden. Now, it's just a choice. You could do it all the same color, but that might not be so cool to look at. What was really interesting is when you have lots of different colored flowers, because there's all different sizes, all different types of flowers in my garden. So what I'm gonna do is use lots of awesome bright colors to make this awesome flower garden look cool. Check this out. All right, I'm almost done. But you may notice in this picture, some of the flowers, I didn't press down hard. Some other parts of the flowers, I did press down hard. Now it's up to you on how you want to color. You could press down hard, make it dark colors. You could press down light, make it a little bit softer. And just to give you more of a heads up on that, when I colored this flower and that flower, this is the exact same crayon. When you press down hard, the colors come out dark. Press down a little bit lighter, not so dark. Now there's some advantages of pressing hard, and there's some advantages of pressing light. I found out that when you don't press hard, your hand doesn't get so tired because you have to squeeze that crayon to hold it, just push down hard with that marker, that crayon, that pencil, whatever it is you use. But if you press down light, you don't really need to squeeze so hard, so your hand might not hurt as much, but it's just a choice. I'm gonna color in one because it's super important to remember, friends, that when you color, you wanna try your best to stay in the lines. You definitely do not wanna scribble scrabble. And you wanna try your best to have no missed spots. So there's a couple parts that I left open just to show you without fast motion or going real fast. So I'm gonna color this flower right here just to show you how I color. There's a lot of ways to color, but when I color, I really like to put like some kind of border to keep me from going outside the line. So what I do is when I hold my crayon, I just start going in the direction of this line. I don't go super big. That's called scribble scrabbling. I'm just gonna go like this, really small, and I'm gonna start away from the line. And when I go closer, I bounce off the line and come back. Bounce off the line and come back. See, I'm going in that movement, the same line here, bounce off the line, bounce off the line, bounce off the line. This direction here, see that? And then I work closer, 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 and as soon as I touch the line, I stop and bounce off it. Bounce off the line. Here, towards, bounce off the line. This direction, bounce off the line, stop. Now I'm gonna go in this direction like that. Here. And that's gonna help me stay in that line. And I like to call this kind of like a pizza crust or a frame. Now, in the middle, I'm not gonna go super big like this. I'm not gonna scribble scrabble. I'm still gonna go small, but I can even go into this color a little bit and go back and forth. I can even go fast, but I'm not going big. You can go slow. But let's say I go like this, I'm coloring super fast, and I miss a spot. I'm not done. I still see some white here. I want this flower to be purple. So I'm gonna color it all in purple. Make sure I have no missed spots, nothing outside the line. But let's just pretend that I went outside the line a little bit. Oops, I went outside the line. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be creative, I'm gonna be an artist, and think about what could I do? The first thing that comes to my mind is scribble, scrabble, and say I don't like art anymore. that's not the good choice. Being a good artist is being creative and having fun with it. Don't worry about making mistakes. We could always fix them. So what I'm going to do, as soon as I made that mistake, I stop and I'm going to fix this. I'm going to come up with ideas. If I can't come up with ideas, ask an older brother, sister, cousin, aunt, uncle, mom, dad, and see if they can come up with an idea. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to make this flower and I'm going to draw it a little wider, just like that, with the crayon. And now I'm going to slowly start coloring it in. And I just made an awesome fix. So I'm gonna finish coloring in this awesome flower garden, and I'm gonna talk a little bit. So my flower garden is all drawn and all colored. Now guess what? I was just looking at this and I said, you know what? I could even add more to this. See all this empty space right here? That empty white stuff where there's no flowers? I could even go in and draw more flowers. I'm sitting here, I'm like, man, maybe put a flower right here. I got room, so maybe I could draw another flower right here. Maybe another flower right here, but it's gonna be a little guy right there. I'm trying to fill in all this area with a bunch of little tiny flowers right now. I thought I was done, but when I was looking at it, I know there's more that I could do because I'm gonna try to make this the best flower garden ever. So I'm gonna stop right here just to show you that there is even more that you can do. Now, my friends, remember the challenge was to make at least, I think it was 8 flowers. I think I have more than 8 of mine. I definitely know that I have some big and small and even some medium-sized flowers. So remember the challenge, my friends? Make an awesome bird's eye view flower garden. Make some big, make some small, but remember, try not to make the big ones any bigger than your fist. And I think I did a pretty good job. I don't think there's anything bigger than my fist. So when you make your flowers, try not to make more than, I'm gonna say 3 big flowers, because we want room for little and medium flowers too. And don't make them all in a straight line. Make them all over the place. When you're done, please do not forget to send pictures. I would really love to see these. Post them on Google Classroom, post them on Blackboard. You can even email me your pictures. I really cannot wait to see your pictures, my friends. Stay safe. I will see you next week.